Welcome to the gorgeous world. Today, we're counting down the 10 most loved Turkish series that captured hearts worldwide. From romance to drama, get ready to relive the magic of these unforgettable shows. Number 1. Ruhun duymaz, Love Undercover. Onur Karasu, a brilliant intelligence agent, has been tracking Jivan Koral, a jewelry tycoon secretly running an international crime syndicate. Believing crucial evidence is hidden in Jivan's family home safe, Onur devises a risky plan. With Jivan planning to flee the country, Onur seduces his sister, Hilal, to gain access to the house. He proposes, intending to open the safe on their engagement night. But before he can act, a masked thief, Ej, gets there first. A cunning and skilled jewel thief, Ej catches Onur off guard and blackmails him into working together. Their reluctant partnership is filled with clashes, danger, and unexpected chemistry. As they chase secrets and evade threats, their connection deepens, blurring the line between duty and desire. But both hide dangerous truths. Will love be enough to overcome their pasts? Number 2. Kiralik Aşk, Love for Rent. Daphne, a kind-hearted waitress, is struggling to support her family when she receives an unexpected offer. A wealthy woman, Neriman, hires her to make her handsome but introverted grandson, Omer, fall in love and marry her within 6 months. In return, Daphne will receive enough money to solve all her family's financial troubles. Daphne reluctantly accepts and takes a job as Omer's assistant at his shoe design company. Though their relationship starts with constant clashes, Daphne's charm slowly melts Omer's cold demeanor, and she genuinely falls in love with him. As their bond deepens, Daphne is torn between her growing feelings and the secret behind their relationship. Meanwhile, Omer, unaware of the deal, starts to open his heart to love for the first time. Complications arise when Sinan, Omer's best friend, and Yasemin, a jealous rival, interfere in their love story. Just when Omer proposes, the truth about Daphne's secret deal is revealed, breaking his heart. Daphne tries to win Omer back, proving her love was real. After years of separation, fate brings them together again. Realizing they are meant to be, Omer forgives her, and they finally get their happy ending, marrying for true love, not a deal. Number 3. Esaret, Redemption. Orhan Demirhanlı, a wealthy but emotionally distant businessman, becomes concerned when his twin sister, Nihan, volunteering as a doctor in Eritrea, loses contact with the family. Determined to find her, Orhan travels to Eritrea, where he encounters Hira, a young woman enslaved by local traffickers. Tragically, Orhan discovers that Nihan has been poisoned and killed by a local gang. He learns that Hira was deceived by the gang into administering the poison to Nihan. Consumed by grief and anger, Orhan devises a plan for revenge. He brings Hira back to Istanbul, intending to make her life miserable. To further torment his domineering mother, a fief, who despises those of lower status and is obsessed with pure blood, Orhan marries Hira. This marriage, initially rooted in vengeance, becomes complex as Orhan and Hira confront their past traumas and emotions. Their journey together evolves from captivity and revenge to understanding and redemption, challenging societal norms and personal prejudices. Number 4. Kara Sevda, Endless Love. Kamal, from a middle-class background, has always focused on surviving and making a living. A mine engineering student, he doesn't believe in love or miracles until Nihan, a woman from a wealthy family, unexpectedly enters his life. Despite Nihan's comfortable surroundings, she feels disconnected from the shallow values of her world. Against all odds and differences, they form a deep connection, and their love manages to transcend the divides between them. However, when Kamal must leave Istanbul to work in a mine in Zonguldak, their love faces a heavy test. During his absence, Nihan marries Emir Kazgoglu, a wealthy businessman who had been in love with her for years. 5 years later, a mine accident drastically alters Kamal's life, opening a new path that brings him back to Istanbul. Changed and driven by the need for closure, Kamal must confront Nihan, Emir, and his unfinished business, as his return forces him to face the unresolved emotions from a love he thought was lost. Kamal, born into a modest middle-class family, has always been driven by a singular goal: to survive and earn a living, firmly grounded in his skepticism towards miracles, especially those of love. As a dedicated mine engineering student, He never imagined that his life could change so drastically until Nayhan entered his world. Hailing from a wealthy family and residing in an upscale neighborhood, Nayhan, despite her privileged background, felt alienated by the shallow values that surrounded her. Against all odds, their contrasting lives intertwined as a passionate love blossomed between them, defying the barriers of class and expectation. Their romance endured even as Kemal was compelled to leave Istanbul for a mining job in Zonguldak, creating an unavoidable distance between them. During his absence, Nayhan found herself drawn to Emir Kazgoglu, a wealthy businessman who had nurtured feelings for her since childhood. Ultimately, she married Emir, cementing a new life that further deepened the gulf between her past and present. 5 years later, a catastrophic mine accident set Kemal on an unforeseen path, transforming him in profound ways and igniting a desire to confront the life he once abandoned. Returning to Istanbul, he faced not only the memories of lost love with Nayhan, but also the man who now occupied her heart. In doing so, Kemal was forced to reckon with the unfinished business of his past and redefine his destiny amidst the collision of old wounds and new beginnings. Number 5.
Sila.
Sila,
taken from her family as a baby, grows up in Istanbul with wealthy adoptive parents who claim her family perished. Raised in Western ways, her world shatters when she meets her supposedly deceased family and their traditional customs. Her real father appears, claiming her mother is dying, prompting her journey to Mardin. There, she's coerced into marrying Boran Aga to save her brother's life, thrusting her into a world ruled by tradition. Despite planning her escape, Sila battles an unexpected love for Boran Aga. Set in Mardin, a city of ancient customs and romantic streets, where tradition defies law and love defies tradition.
Number 6. Yemin. The Tarhan family, prominent and wealthy in Istanbul, faces upheaval when family patriarch Hikmet Tarhan, Berkant Mufcular, is diagnosed with a terminal illness. Concerned about his family's future, Hikmet plans to secure their stability by marrying off his son, Emir Gökberk Demirci, an adventurous young man who resists taking on family responsibilities. Hikmet proposes that Emir marry his niece Reyhan Özcagiz, a humble and kind girl from Erzurum who has recently lost her mother. Initially reluctant, Reyhan agrees to the marriage to honor her uncle's dying wish. She moves to Istanbul, where her life dramatically changes. Reyhan faces immediate hostility from Hikmet's wife, Javidan Gularkan, who prefers Emir's childhood friend Cemre Seda Olganer as a bride. Javidan schemes to make Reyhan's life miserable, hoping to drive her away. Emir, too, resents the arranged marriage and, though he eventually agrees to wed Reyhan, plans to make her life as difficult as possible to prove his father wrong and regain his freedom. The promise, Yemin, unfolds as Reyhan navigates a challenging new life in Istanbul, struggling to keep her promise while confronting the obstacles set by those around her. Will her fairy tale turn into a reality? Number 7.
Hercai. Reyhan, granddaughter of the powerful Sadoglu family, faces mistreatment from her grandfather Nasu due to her non-biological status. When Miran, smitten by Reyhan, proposes marriage, it fuels Yaren's vengeance against her cousin. Despite their grand wedding, Miran abruptly ends the relationship, driven by his desire for revenge against Reyhan's family, who had killed his parents. As the truth unfolds, Reyhan and Miran struggle to salvage their love amidst the tangled web of secrets and vendettas.
Number 8.
Adini Senkoi. Omer and Zara, from disparate worlds, engage in a fake marriage reasons. Despite their mutual dislike, they must uphold rocks to place.
Number 9. Kan Cicekleri, Vendetta. In the story of Kan Cicekleri, Dilan and Baran are compelled to marry in an effort to end a bitter blood feud that has torn their families apart. Their union is fraught with hostility, as Baran struggles with a deep-seated hatred fueled by the belief that those close to him were responsible for his mother's death. As he works towards saving his brother and bringing peace to his family, Baran's world is shaken when his uncle reveals he has located the attackers. However, a shocking twist emerges. The uncle is actually the mastermind behind the attack, hoping to manipulate Baran into vengeance and prison in order to claim the family fortune. Unable to kill his enemies, Baran eventually agrees to end the feud by marrying the daughter of his nemesis, only to discover that this woman is Dilan, a woman he once met and felt an undeniable attraction to. Despite the immense animosity between their families, Baran and Dilan's marriage begins a new chapter filled with a potent, undeniable passion that threatens to either evolve into true love or end in catastrophic ruin. Can Cicekleri tells the moving story of Dilan and Baran, whose lives become irrevocably intertwined when they are forced into a marriage designed to end a vicious blood feud. Baran, burdened by the guilt of an attack that claimed his mother's life, strives to overcome his hatred in a desperate bid to save his brother and bring peace to a family bent on revenge. Number 10.
Gelin. Orphaned and resilient, Hercai fights life's battles alongside her brother, determined to save him from illness. Meanwhile, Cihan, heir to a wealthy dynasty, agrees to an arranged marriage to fulfill his mother's wishes for a son. Drawn to Hercai's beauty, Mukadir orchestrates the union, unaware of the hidden connections in the mansion. As Hercai navigates her new life, she discovers Cihan's ex-wife, Beyza, still resides there. Mukadir's plan to remove Hercai backfires as love blossoms unexpectedly. Despite familial objections, Cihan bravely follows his heart, defying all odds for a chance at happiness with Hercai.
That's a wrap on the 10 most loved Turkish series. Which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the gorgeous world for more amazing content. See you in the next video.